Well, welcome to Follow the Yellow Brick Gumroad. This is the Gumroad Goldmine Advantage, and I am Majesty-Almighty, Allie Nicole Wow, and I'm excited to be showing you my Gumroad platform and encouraging you also to follow me on Gumroad. And I want to share with you the Goldmine Advantage because Gumroad is a gold mine, and if you are into creating digital products and you're a coach or online entrepreneur, if you are not using Gumroad, I am going to highly encourage you to use Gumroad. And I want to show you some of the advantages to being able to leverage this platform and help you to see how you can build out in multi-levels and really create an empire with digital products. So a little bit about Gumroad. Gumroad is an e-commerce platform, and it's a multi-level platform, and it's really by far the easiest platform on the internet to me as it relates to being able to load and launch your digital products. And so a little bit of my background, if you're not familiar with me, being the Majesty Almighty Authority, I am cross-trained in over 200 areas, and I have over 500 digital products. And also, I'm a published author of over 300 works, and all of these are for different industries. I've also created over 1,000 online platforms that serve different niche markets. And so a lot of those are platforms that serve as their own self-serving educational training hubs, publications and products that are on those, particular platforms. So I'm going to be sharing with you about Gumroad because Gumroad is where a great majority of my digital products are. I have a little over 600 products on Gumroad, but I have a little under 600 that are visible, meaning I have other products that I don't have on my page where you can see them, but I leverage them in terms of marketing them for VIP initiatives. And some of them are my higher level membership groups and masterminds that have digital products within those. And also I leverage those for marketing with podcasts and YouTube and within articles. So I'm going to be taking you to my Gumroad platform so that you can see the massiveness that I have on this particular platform and how I actually leverage my entire life as a niche. And I've been doing this for over a decade with cross industries work. But being able to bring a lot of what I've done to the digital space in terms of just products, those help to serve different industries on different levels. And without me necessarily having to engage those industries in the ways that I did initially some time ago. So having a lot of different products and leveraging different areas of your life can be to your highest advantage. In my Gumroad-O-NOMICS, I teach about this, particular aspect, and I'll make sure that there's a link to one of my seminars that I did around that, where you can see a lot of the different platforms and products, I should say, the products that I have on Gumroad, even though I'm going to show you some today, during this time. So give me just a moment so I can go over to my my Gumroad page. I'm going to do some screen sharing so that you can see that. All right. So give me just a moment here. And I'm excited to share this with you. So we are here on my Gumroad platform, and as I mentioned, a little under 600 products, around 566 products that are here, and they're for different industries. And again, I leverage my life as a niche, so there's a lot of different products on here, mainly low to medium content types of products, and that's where I'm an authority in terms of low to medium content types of products, even with my publications. So I'm just going to scroll through, and you can see I have a lot of free products. And the great thing I love about Gumroad is that you can have a price base from $0 to $5,000. And so I have a lot of low ticket items, products, and I also have some high-end products, as well. So I'm just scrolling through here, but I'm going to do categorization so that you can see what I provide in different categories. So I think I'm going to start, let me come up here. I'm going to start with going over to branding because I'm a branding specialist. And so I'm going to do a few branding products. All right, so it's showing about 51. I have more than that, but this particular one's just showing that there's about 51. And so there's some free podcast features of me. Those are products talking about branding. And then we have some low content types of products, low tickets, I should say. Then ones that are going to be branding related, even if they're not saying branding in there. So you can see here, there's a few of my branding. And so my signature concept around branding is branding expression. And so there's a product there for that. That's a very popular product. And also business and branding metamorphosis and evolution. That's really huge for me. So anyone who's interested in becoming a coach, they can train for that. And there's a product there. So there's a lot of different products, like I said, that I have for this, specific focus. I think I'm going to type in just brand and see what comes up. There's some of my high-end branding work. There's the brand and business empire acceleration cocoon launch, as I mentioned, doing the metamorphosis and evolution. So that's just, again, a category here that you can see I have a great abundance of products. Shifting from brand buffering to brand evolution, that's a mini info seminar, and that is extremely important because it focuses on why brands continue to stall out and not make the connection for conversion consistently is because typically most entrepreneurs and solo brands haven't caught up with their evolution, and they're typically just still showcasing a specific part of their brand identity that they believe is signature for them, but they've actually outgrown that and not allowed themselves to expand into the newness of themselves. So yeah, so authentic branding authority is huge for me. That's why I'm Majesty Almighty, because I'm not just being authentic in terms of my brand identity. I am authentic, meaning bringing the allness of who I am. And my main empire is Majesty Almighty while she does it all. So again, just showing some different categories here. And again, that's one for branding. So I'm going to type in coaching. So a few coaching products, or what I might do is let me type in coach and see. So, okay, there's 139 products that come up under here. I believe I have around 170 products that are coaching related. So free product, the evolution and future of professional coaching, and that came up in some other categories. And these are different areas where I have coached because I'm cross-trained in over 200 areas and have several levels of coaching um, areas that I have focused on. And so you can see different levels of different types of coaches, that you can train for, different areas, I should say. So yeah, so it's quite a bit, right? Yeah, definitely. So, you know what? I think I am going to go back and type in coaching. Going to bring up some of the same ones that you've seen. Um, search has 145. So there's, different levels of how you can be cross-trained to be a coach and different formats of coaching. And so I break up my journey and I became the journalist of my life. I have a background in independent journalism and cross-industries journalism, but I dissect my life like a biologist and look at the different areas and categories. And then, like a journalist, I'm gathering from the field of my life, and then I am bringing back a public-friendly report, if you will, for what I do. So I create a lot of different products and just content in general from different areas of my life to serve different niches. And so being a part of this gold mine experience is that it doesn't limit my impact and income as how I can help different industries from my just my life in general, my personal, professional, educational, and spiritual mastery, that evolutionary journey. And as I mentioned, I'm a published author of over 300 works, and those are for different industries as well. So being able to write and to talk about my different products, my different experiences, I should say, and convert them into products is a very simplified format in terms of how I do this. And so I have an extensive background in several areas, and then a lot of just life mastery in general. And also the way that I really create products is from three different categories in terms of my authority. So where I'm one or two steps ahead of someone, I create products for that particular focus, that particular group. Where I'm an intermediate authority, I create products there, and then my high level areas of expertise, as well. And so, like I said, I break up my life, my business journey, branding journey, just all different areas. I categorize them in some very unique ways. And then I create content, create products, around these. And I've had the privilege, like I said, to coach on so many different levels. That's why I can have, I produce all these different products because they've all been such a major part of my experience. And now there are some areas where I've done some coaching around just a general way of coaching within coaching, meaning maybe business coaching, but then I was teaching other aspects within it. And so I looked at that as that's a category, a segment of coaching. So I would create products too around the fundamentals, of that aspect as well. So you can see there's quite a bit here that I have just in terms of just my coaching experience, and also how training other people how they can be coaches in these specific areas, right? So let me come back and type on, let's say I'm gonna type on podcast. Let me just type on podcast. I'll come back and do podcasting, see if it gives me more, because I've got over 100 podcast related products, I know. So these are some free interviews that I've done. And you saw those probably earlier. And then these are ones where they're micro lessons and just micro trainings. And here's one for starting a Tidbit micro podcast and for business. And then BizCasting, these are more business oriented podcast products. And then turning your podcast segments into publications. And then one on turning your publications into a podcast platform. So there's a lot of different podcast related types of trainings here that you can see. And again, different price points. And even with the abundance of products that I have, there's more miles to go before I sleep. So there'll be plenty of more products that will continue to be produced. So you can see just a variety of different podcast related products. You can type in any category of mine and practically pull up any and everything that you can think of in terms of something that is going to be related to something that people have an interest in. And I'm a multi-interest, multi-mission authority. And so I focus on building out empires that are multi-hyphenated empires and for multiplicity entrepreneurs and those who are multi-passionate and they are multi-niche content creators. So that's very signature for me. And being able to use Gumroad as a place where you can have a great variety of products. And even if you're not sending people directly to your Gumroad platform, the fact that you have the products there and you can market the links because you get your independent URL links to, specific products. So again, just showing a great variety of products just in this category alone. All right. So I'm going to type on wellness. And so we've got around 24, but they're actually more than that. Wellness related products. I'm certified in reflexology and acupressure. And so I teach a lot of DIY body work. and have a lot of products and courses for this. So that's a free product. And then there's meditation and mindfulness. There's spontaneous well-being for healing. I also have coaching products for that initiative as well, as you can see right here. Self-care, soul care, and then health and well-being coach for wellness-preneurs. And also I'm in the comedy industry as well. And so laughter, wellness facilitator, and that's a coaching aspect, as well. So there's so many different ones that you can see here. Uh, So yeah, a lot of different products for wellness and well-being. The energy healer next door. I teach the energy body work from a non-new age, non-esoterical vantage point. So I have works around the chakras and the energy body, but again, mine is not from that from the new age type of vantage point, so to speak. So again, a lot of different products. And since I brought up chakras, I'm going to type in chakras. Right. So a lot of different products that are chakra inspired, energy body focused. All right. So there's some higher end products too, getting up to $497, some $397, $167, $77. So, there's again, variety of different products. So I'm thinking of another category. Let me type in spirituality. And you can see a great majority of different related spiritual products. And you can type in Christian and biblical, and you'll see quite a bit come up in terms of, different products. So I'm going to type in Christian. Okay. So different levels of products. And you can see a great majority. My primary background, I am a graduate of 2 Bible colleges, also an ordained minister, and have different levels of ministry platforms. Also, let me type in biblical. Well, actually, let me see here. Like if you are interested in coaching, let's see, get my spelling right here. Okay, that's just actually bringing up one when I type in that category, but I have tons of them. But this one here is creating your own biblical development and Christian life training hubs. And so I'm very signature on that. So I'm typing some of my biblical characters here. So when I type in this one here, it's bringing up a lot of my biblically inspired character types of trainings. So we got Searching for James, Wisdom Leaders, Becoming a Queen Esther Empresspreneur. There's also one about Ruth as well. And there's Jonah, there's Job, there's Jacob. There's so many different ones. John 10:10, Joseph, Coaching, and Joshua Calibrated. I even have one for Moses as well. So there's a lot of different ones. I'm going to type in Ruth and see. Yeah, so Ruth Harvester, Queenpreneurs, Revenue, Riches, Rapture, Ascension. So again, a lot of different categories. So let me type in life. So a lot of life mastery related types of products or life coaching products, will come up here. And some of these you've seen in different categories, but let's see, there's the lifestyle from journalism, and tell you what, I'm going to put in life mastery. A training hub one should come up for this one. So it's got about 10 products that come up as it relates to just life mastery in general, and becoming a basic introduction to becoming a life mastery coach the right WRITE way, and turning your life's experience into a thriving journaling-based training hub. and then launching your own Life Masteries Journey Institute. So do you see so many different ones? And surprised my Life-O-Nomics didn't come up. I'm going to type in economics. You all forgive my spelling. All right, let's see how many products come up here. So, okay, Empathonomics and my Economic Salvation and Digital Life-O-Nomics should be there, and Life-O-Nomics, Lucrative Life-O-Nomics. So these are different products that are related to being able to leverage your life. And also some of them are really financially and high-end related as well. So if you come to my platform, like I said, and you type in a specific category, you are pretty much going to get any and everything. I mean, I even have something for weather. So I have few products. It's only showing 2, but so creating your own online weather safety products platform, and then also Weathercastingpreneurship. And so, yeah, so I have a background in all of the areas that I'm showing you. So it's just so interesting here when I come to my platform and I see, let me type in writing, right? So there's different products here, you can see. And if I were to type in publishing, it's going to bring up, different publishing aspects, as well. So write and publish your children's book. So many different, trainings. Kindle Direct Publishing Coach, and also becoming a Kindle Direct Publishingpreneur. That should be a product that's somewhere around here as well. So different ones. We're on Gumroad. And so, of course, I have tons of Gumroad related products in terms of launching and loading your course on Gumroad. And I have it for different categories. Like here, you can see Writingpreneur. And also, if I type that in, you'll see different ones that I have for different focuses. So I'm actually going to type that in real quick. Okay, let me just type in load. That will, that should bring me to. Okay, yes. So load and launch your course with ease on Gumroad. Create and launch your mini course in 24 hours or less. And that's a free product. And then the one for hospitality, I have another one for that. This is just showing some general where I've talked about it. Creating Zoom products and loading and launching with Gumroad and more. So one's for real estate, for fitness. So there's different groups, that I have for. It's not showing all of the different products that I have, but you get it. And so, yeah, different categories. One's for breathworkpreneurs. Yeah, so many different levels. You can see a lot of my hospitality ones and catering. And if you're a multiplicitypreneur, how to create your own Skillshare training hub. And that's something even with on Gumroad that makes it a gold mine, is that you can create your own version of Skillshare using your life and being able to produce different products. So here's one, Gumroad Goldmine for business. That's signature to what I'm, even speaking to you about here. And this is primarily for multi-skill coaching preneurs. So I'm going to click on this. And the one thing I love about Gumroad is that they give their the options for different price points. So people can rent products, and they can also pay what they can pay. You can pay more for your product than what you have it listed. So this is just a little less than 54 minutes, and what will be explored in terms of the advantages of being able to leverage Gumroad as really your own economy, leverage it as this high-level e-commerce platform that it is, and build it out as an empire. And as mentioned, being able to look at how you can create your own Skillshare or your own one-stop shop. My brand is more about creating multi-level marketplaces. Like I'm my own Amazon and I'm my own Walmart Supercenter. And whether you're a coach or you're just an entrepreneur in general, this platform is a gold mine for just any and everything in terms of impact and income. So this product teaches, about that. So I don't normally send, if I haven't mentioned this before, I don't normally send people to my full Gumroad page. I categorize different products and create other platforms on free sites on blogger.com, which Blogspot, and then Tumblr platforms, different platforms. And then also I do a lot of article writing and put my links in blogs. But when I do want to focus on a specific category and I'm including in a podcast segment description or a YouTube description, then I will type in, much like what you see me do, type in a category and it brings up products in that category. And I'll use that link instead of showing people this entire you know, marketplace here, because unfortunately, not able to do the categorization here like I would be on a website or so. But that's okay, because again, I have such a great abundance that the way that I creatively market and target my specific audiences with my cross-branding initiatives, it's easy for me to be able to provide a stable of products under one niche focus or one core focus. And then also when I'm creating marketplace types of articles or blog posts or even platforms, it's very streamlined where people know exactly the type of experience they're having, like going to a mall, or they understand what it's like to go to Walmart Supercenter. So again, it's not confusing when I have it categorized. It's just on this platform, you can't really do it, in that way. Now, I don't teach individuals how to build out massively like how I've done, how my branding is. That's unique to my branding. But taking just a few core areas of their lives and looking at how they can serve in creating low to medium content types of products. As you can see, a lot of mine, they're micro lessons, they're mini info trainings, they're master classes, mini info seminars, so to speak. So it's not over inundation of content. So it's easy ways to do this. And like I said, when you have your low ticket items and then you can have ones that are medium ticket or so, it's a gold mine. It is, definitely. So there's so many different products. I'm just going through looking at a few. And anyone who wants to launch a speaking product business, this is a phenomenal platform to do that. One of my main signature empires is Transformers, Generation 1 Transformers. And so I have products around how to develop your own Transformers empire and using fan pages and also turning them into a syndicated network. And so again, a lot of different areas of my life, my background in hospitality, hotel management, catering, just so many different levels, my leadership, which, that's what I'm going to type on leadership and see what we have come up for leadership. Okay, so quite a few products. And again, some overlap because different products that you see in different categories, they have some of the same principles and concepts where I'm focusing on leadership because I focus a lot on leaderpreneurs and developing leaderpreneurs and being able to help them expand and evolve their missions. And whether they're emerging or they're seasoned leaders, I serve at those different levels. So you can see a great majority of leadership types of products for both men and women: the global leader, the wisdom leader, the emotional intelligent leader, transformational leader, social impact thought leader, even conscious thought leaders. There's so many different products that I have. There's that Moses one. Then I have conference speaking products as well, consciously aligned leaderpreneur, awakened conscious thought leadership. So many different products. Monarch leadership, empathic leadership, YouTube. There's, again, a great variety here. visionary leaders. Yeah, there's tons. Like I said, there's so much. I've got products for hydration, other levels of well-being. There's so many different products, like I said, that I have. And so I encourage you to follow the Yellow Brick Gumroad and to create your own empire initiative with products, even if it's 3 to 5 or so, to allow this platform to be expansive for you. And as you can see, again, I've got quite a bit here, but my purpose in showing this to you is so that your mind can be disruptive, to look at different ways that you can take different areas of your life and start to create. You know, there's digital leadership for a new business era, leadership development. Many of you are developers. So again, you're seeing some overlap here, but so many different levels of different products here. So again, you come to my platform. If you were to visit here, you can type in pretty much any category and you're going to get a great variety of, of products. So how to be in the media. I have a background in media communications and independent journalism and social media business building. So any industry, whether it's pets, whether it's sports, whether it's beauty, whether it's food and beverage, you name it, I've pretty much have it. So again, just showing you just a great variety of different products. Coffee business, t-shirt business. Okay. All right, so you get the gist of my yellow brick Gumroad and my gold mine advantage here. And before I close out, something that I want to share is that from an impact income, perspective and making this more lucrative, when you have a variety of different products, you can use those as lead magnets to be prerequisites for different, let's say if you're a coach, VIP days, if you're a speaker, let it be part of your speaking product to give people a taste of what a longer speaking engagement would be. And actually I have products around that too: conference speaking, virtual conference speaking, and developing yourself more as a speaker, building a speaking empire. There's again product there around that speaking product empire. So many different, like I said, products, so many different topics and focuses, because again, I leverage my life and I look at my experience in all these different categories. I deconstruct my experiences and look at where I've trained, where I've leveled up, how I've taught individuals. You know, here's one for teaching children about the importance of urinary tract health. There's so many different areas that, again, I share from, I provide from. And education, I have my own education system, becoming a more conscious parent. I'm in the music industry, the entertainment industry too. So there's so many different levels again of products that I have that are from my experience. So I'm going to stop sharing now. And basically, I just want to encourage each of you to really look at taking your impact and income initiative to the next level, your impact and income agenda, and considering your gold mine advantage with Gumroad. And if you need help with this experience here, this endeavor, of course, I have products and I also do masterminds and VIP days, around this particular initiative. So you can check in the description and you'll see that I have other offerings and opportunities. But start following your yellow brick Gumroad and get on the path that leads you to what's going to be your expansiveness, because I guarantee you that as you are on your way to creating this unique empire experience for yourself, you're going to learn so much about you. You're not going to need Oz, so to speak, when you discover everything is right here in you. And now it's just following that yellow brick road really to a higher form of yourself. So I hope that this has been inspiring and you've gotten a glimpse of my Gumroad platform. And again, check the description and you'll see a plethora of different links and resources and information to help you on your journey of discovering your gold mine advantage, your Gumroad gold mine advantage when you follow the Yellow Brick Gumroad. Take care and stay blessed.